Hey folks, it's Eric from Eric's DJ Services with another video, DJing advice from my car. And today we're going to talk about a pretty important topic. It's not really important, but as a DJ, you're going to be asked to do this from time to time. And it's a good service to provide. It shows that you are flexible, you're adaptable, and you're willing to go the extra mile for your client. And that is working with musicians. There'll be times that you will be asked to work with a vocalist, a guitarist, a keyboardist, so on and so forth. Because you are bringing the DJing, you bring in the music equipment, they sometimes want to patch in or connect into your system. Which you saying yes shows that you are professional, you're adaptable, and you're accommodating. That goes a long way. People really remember that. Now, there is some exceptions to the rules. A couple of years ago, actually many years ago, about 12 or 13 years ago, I was doing a wedding in Gananoque, Ontario. It was an outdoor wedding, beautiful outdoor wedding. And I was providing the ceremony music. So I was providing, the music for the bridesmaids and the brides coming down. And then I was providing the music for the signing of the registry. And that was it. I wasn't doing the recessional, which is when everybody goes back up the aisle after the officiant says, "I now pronounce you man and wife, kiss the bride," and off they go. I wasn't providing that music. There was a pianist, an organist, that brought his portable organ, and everything was fine. I was already set up, of course, as usual, early, and the guy who was providing the music with the organ, keyboard, was setting his stuff up, and he then turned to me at one point and said, "Hey DJ," I said, "What's up?" He said, "Do you have a power cord to my keyboard?" I said, "What? Pardon?" He said, "Do you have a power cord that I can use for my organ?" And I said, "Well," I looked at his organ, I looked at his keyboard, I'm like, "Well, I think that is, that cord that you need is made for that. I have cords for me. I have like extension cords, and I have speaker cables and mic cables and so forth, but I don't have one like that." And he's like, "Oh crap, that means I have to go home and get it." I thought, well, yeah, if the bride and groom are depending on you to play a piece of music at a certain time, yeah, you got to go home and get it. Like, it's not like us DJs, like we bring stuff for us, like we bring our own equipment and stuff like that. We don't bring equipment for other people. So I found it really kind of weird that he asked me if I had a power cord for his keyboard. So anyway, yeah, poor Muffin, he had to go and go home and get his power cord. And he was back in time, but holy moly, you got to be prepared. Bring your stuff. So anyway, that is one thing you don't want to accommodate a musician for, or somebody who's playing, live at a wedding. Don't be expected, or don't expect us DJs to have your cables. But one thing you definitely want to do is you want to bring with you, if you know you're going to be accommodating a live musician at a wedding, and they want to patch into your system, you definitely want to bring an external mixer. External mixers are awesome. They're really great. There's portable mixer. They have all the the dials that you need. You got your treble, your middle, you got your bottom end, and everything. And what's great about it is it's separate from your controller. Okay, DJs? So basically, you just connect the mixer into one of your speakers, or both of your speakers, I guess. You might get some true sound. And they can patch in their guitars, keyboards, with their own power cable. Their mics or whatever. They can patch it right into the external mixer, and you can adjust it, or they can even adjust it. Better yet, let them adjust it. Because vocalists, pianists, and keyboardists keyboardists are very, very particular how they sound. So just let them take it. Let them fool around with the knobs and everything, get the right levels and everything. So you definitely want to bring an external mixer. Another thing you want to do is if you have a vocalist, if you have a keyboardist and vocalist, or guitarist and vocalist, you want to make sure that you do sound check, making sure those mics sound good. Scan the mics. Another thing, you can just let them do it, because again, they're going to be the ones singing in it. They're going to know how they want to sound. So let them do the sound check on that part and scan the mics. And another thing is you want to work with the right musician. Sometimes you might not have a choice. Most of the time you don't have a choice. Sometimes it could be an aunt and uncle who's going to sing. It could be somebody they hired, a company that's going to sing them in, or sing them out, or whatever. So you don't really have a choice. But if you do work with a really good one, get their name and number and their business if they have one. And if anybody's asking you when they're booking you, hey, do you know of a person who can sing a live music for our wedding? We want you as a DJ, but we want some live stuff too. You can recommend them. Say, hey, I worked with this person like 2 weeks ago. She's a great musician. They sing great, whatever. They play the guitar great. They're really, really good. So you can recommend them. So if you do work with a great live performer, make sure you pass that on. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, like I said, as a DJ, once in a while you're going to be asked to work with a live performer. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually quite fun. And you meet some really great people, some great vocalists, some great pianists, and some great guitarists. I mean, some of them are really, really good. So yeah, so number one, make sure you bring an external mixer. You should always bring one anyway. Number two, make sure you do sound check and scan the mics and let them do it, okay? Because they're the ones who are going to be using it, so they'll know what they want. And then if you end up working with a great live performer, get their name and number, and you can pass that information to potential clients. Anyway, folks, that's it for today. As I always say, if you're watching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Until next time, keep that music spinning. Peace.